All right, everyone. All right, so it's 28. All right, so it's 28 November. It's 11 a.m. and I thought to create a very impromptu training on the topic of how do you get closer to your goals with these digital products and creating an online income for yourself. So if you're a person who has a skill and you want to create money out of that, like think about it logically, what are the ways of how you can make money online? Either you have a digital product or you have a digital service, either of the two, right? And it's a leverage form. What do I mean by leverage form? You are, the when somebody is paying you, it's easier for you to give what they want, right? It's not very difficult. You don't have to do 10 enchantments and give like every hour of the day to them. That's the whole idea. You have to do it very easily and still very valuable for the other person, right? So on this particular video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing a very narrow action step for you to follow along, that you can get started right now after watching this video. Or maybe you can just pause the video and do all of the action steps that I'll be just telling you. So actually, I created this video for my clients, but if you're seeing this on YouTube, that means I'm just sharing that with you. I'm just giving you a sneak peek of what we do with my one-to-one mentorship clients as well. So the idea is basically we have a software called as Go High Level, and in Go High Level you can do a lot of different things. The way that we are going to use this Go High Level is basically have it do all of the automations and the backend tech stuff, whatever we needed, right? So right now I'm not selling a digital product directly from my the thing that I'm going to be telling you. The focus of this particular video, this particular action step, is more towards how can we talk to the market, because a lot of first time entrepreneurs, if you are someone who wants to create something online, most of the times you would be starting with literally having zero clue of what needs to be done to make money in this space, right? So what you have to do initially is get started with your talking to the market. Okay, how do you talk to the market? Best way to do that is hopping on Zoom calls with people and asking about their problems. That's literally the best way of talking to the market. So, on this video, what we will do is how can we invite random people, random strangers who are somewhere related to your market, to the problem you are trying to solve with your product? How can we get them, invite them to your call, Zoom call? That is going to be the problem that we are going to solve on this particular video. So, naturally, not anyone, like, if I ask you like hop on a Zoom call with me, you will say like fuck off, right? Don't waste my time. But if I tell you the reasons why helping you on the Zoom call would be the best thing for you, your life, you would be like, oh, how should I do it? Is it a free call? How much time does it take? All of that, right? You might have questions, but that only happens when I give you a reason for you to even interact with me and also book a call with me. So what we'll do on this video is find out what are the reasons why you would eventually book a call with me, and how do we do that in the backend, right? So the actual thinking process and also the implementation. This is what I will be walking you through this particular video. Okay, so first of all, if I take an example, I'm not going to take an example as a digital products coach because you might not relate to it. But let's say you have a skill. I'll give you my older example. If you don't know, I helped thousands of people with food photography. I used to be a food photography coach. So I taught people how to take pictures of food. That was my thing, that was my niche. So if I take that example to help you understand how do you go about it, I have ChatGPT in front of me. So we're going to use AI's help to do that. So if you are someone who has a skill and you have started barely creating content online, maybe you have 5 followers, 10 followers, 100 followers, does not matter. This still would apply. What we will be doing right now is create something known as a Instagram or a Facebook story sequence. So, what is this story sequence? It's basically 2 or 3 Instagram stories that you post together to give somebody a path, a reason to actually DM you, message you, and book a call with you. Okay, so that is going to be the logic of this particular video. We will be posting some Instagram stories on Instagram and Facebook, giving people a reason, like talking to their problems directly, giving people a reason to DM you, number one, and also have that conversation with you, number two, so that they book a call with you, number three. So, what is the thinking process? I already told you. We'll be also implementing it. Basically, what would be the reason to give the other person to DM you, and how would we take that conversation in the Instagram DMs, and how would we them get them to book a call with you? That's all what I'm going to like show you. I'm not going to do everything, but I'm going to tell you the exact steps of what needs to be done in our software and also on Instagram. So, first of all, let's take an example of a food photography coach. I am a food photo coach, and I'm just going to be pausing the video and going to write all of the whole prompt. All right, so here is the prompt that you're going to use. You just have to change your niche over here, and let's see. I don't have examples in front of me, and it's too tiring to get the examples for this, but this works. Okay. Yes. So maybe what I can do is like here on ChatGPT, I'm just getting the text, what I'm going to write. Okay. You don't have to think through all of it. You just have to take a relevant photo or a video from your gallery related to your niche, and you have to slap this text on top of it. Okay. So something would be like, be honest, do your Ford photos look just okay? Not wow. And I'll be highlighting just okay over here. Okay. I'll make it big on the Instagram story box. When I'll be uploading a story, a photo, or a video, I'll be having this text, be honest. Do your food photos look just okay? Not wow. Mine did too at the bottom. This is story one, by the way, right? The one story, one Instagram story. Then after maybe 10 minutes, I'll upload another story, which is going to be a before and after. The problem is not your phone, it's this. You don't see light, angle, and mood yet, right? And I'll show maybe bullet point reasons. Your food photos look flat, your colors look dead, your post get ignored. That's the second story. I'll write it again. I'll be choosing a photo or a video relevant to the niche, and I will be also slapping the text over here. This is story two. Story three, CTA to the DM. If you want your food photos to look clean, if you want your food to look clean, tasty, and scroll stopping, DM me this word food. I'll tell you what's ruining your photos in 2 minutes. See, we are giving people a reason now. If, as a food photography coach, I want people to get the reason why they should DM me, I'm giving them. What's in it for them? I'll tell you in the DMs if your food photos suck, on what's ruining your food photos, right? So, this story sequence, the three-part story sequence that I suggest for you to create, put this prompt. Step one, put this prompt. Step two, get all of the text ready from here in the chat GPT. Step three, get all of the photos and videos ready that you're going to post, which is relevant to your niche. Step four, just upload it one by one. And you have given people a reason to DM you. Okay. So this is story sequence number one. You would create these kind of story sequences 2 times, 3 times per week. Why? Because we want people to get more reasons to talk to us. Why? So that we understand what is happening in the market. Why? Again, so that we can make money out of it. How? So that we understand what problems they have and create a product to solve those problems. Simple as that. Now, what happens after they reply to your story in your DMs? Here's the fun part. You're going to ask just 2 questions, which is relevant to your market, and you're going to get them on a Zoom call or a Google Meet call. Okay. So, what happens in the DM process? You ask them, where are you stuck most? Your food photos look dull, no likes, no saves, don't know how to shoot, no confidence, all of that. And reply to after they answer, which one do you shoot with, phone or camera? Cool. So after you get these questions, we will direct them a call booking link or get them to book the call with for them. Okay, so we will book the call for them. All right. So we give them a reason. Hey, you are shooting with your phone. you're shooting pictures with your phone, but I saw that you are unable to get the lighting right, so your food photos look dull. What I can do as a food photography coach is we can just hop on a quick call, 10-minute, 20-minute call, and I can help you out. Simple. So, what is that? A sales opportunity where you are getting on a one-to-one call. And trust me, if you're an introvert, if you're someone who is shy, got to learn this stuff. I was just like this, right? I was just like that introvert person who says, "Ki, you know what? I don't want to talk to people." But guys, we are in business, or we want to do business, and we got to help other people in that manner, right? I'm not saying that you have to just make them best friends or bond with them, but just be a human and talk to them and understand their problems. That's all what you got to do as a business person. Cool. So this is what is happening in the DMs. Now you get them on calls, right? What happens on the call? I may share it in the later part of the video, or maybe in the another video. You can just comment the word Zoom below this video if you want that data from me or my help in that on the YouTube description, so that I can create another video on it. But we created the Instagram sequence. Now we are going to ask two questions and we are going to book the call for them. Now, the beauty of our software, what we use, is we are going to use an automated process to do all of this. So, how does it look like? This is the Go High Level software that we use for doing all of this. We are just going to go to the automation sections. And if you don't have the access to this software, I don't know, just get a 30-day free trial. Or if you are a part of this mentorship, you get it. As a part of this mentorship, I give it to you. Okay. So in automation section, you go to create a workflow. Start from scratch. And if you remember in the earlier part of the video, I told you we are giving people a reason to talk to us. And by the way, it has got AI integrated in it right now. So we are just going to type AI Zoom over here to title it. Okay. So I'm just going to give a thought process. Okay, you don't even have to be a tech genius to do all of that. I have an Instagram DM sequence. I ask people to reply Zoom on Instagram DMs, then have two questions that AI can ask to them, and then book a appointment with me. By the way, you might be thinking like if I get 10, 20, 30, 50 people replying to me on DMs, first of all, it's a good thing. But if you want, let's say, hey, Prathamesh, I want to automate all of this. This software does that. Imagine you are generating leads. This is called as lead generation, by the way. You are posting a story, people are replying to you, and automatically an AI is having these two question and answers with them, and automatically they get on your calendar as an appointment. All automated. Ain't that mind blowing? Okay, so let's test out this AI workflow over here. And by the way, like we can do it manually as well. I can show it to you. How do we do it manually? And I can show you an example of it. I have done it for my mentorship clients. Till the AI is doing its magic, I can show you the manual building of automation which I did. So let me just go it here. I call it as the Instagram organic appointment generation. This is the whole process. So a person replies this keyword, whatever that keyword we have. For example, this here it's glass. In the previous example, I gave you as Zoom or whatever. So that person replies with the word glass. Then they show a Instagram interactive messenger. This is the trigger word. The first one is the trigger, and the following are action steps. Okay. So second, we do Instagram interactive messenger, and we are asking for their emails, but you can just skip that part. And let's say we have got the trigger which they reply to you as your story and the DMs. Then we directly talk to them and get the next flow started, which is this one. Awesome, here is your resource or whatever. We are going to ask the questions, right? In our case, we are going to ask questions. So we are just going to put a conversation AI bot. How do you do that? You click on the plus button and you go to conversations AI, or just type conversations AI. This is how AI is going to automate and build all of the whole processes here. It's going to build all of the processes over here, conversations here, right? And I have a custom script to do that as well, what questions to ask and advanced bot configurations. In this chat I don't have, but I have a whole list of things, what kind of tonality that your AI bot needs to have, which mimics your personality. I have all sorted out. My mentorship clients get all of that. So we're going to ask two questions. In here, it's relevant to my niche, but in ChatGPT, we got that right. What device do you use to shoot pictures of food? That's one. Second is, where are you stuck at? Right? Do you struggle with this or do you struggle with that? That's another one. And after these two questions, the third bot comes in, which is called as the appointment booking AI conversation bot, which books the appointment for you. Literally goes in, talk to people, and shows them the available slots. Hey, I have a calendar opening at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Which one is more convenient? They say 2 p.m. Awesome. Your appointment is booked for 2 p.m. Everything is done automatic. This is the Instagram organic appointment funnel. This is the flow, and I'm not going to like overcomplicate with you on this because AI does it for you as well. Building of this conversation bot. See, AI did it for me. This is the exact thing that I just showed you. See this? For every situation, every answer that the person is going to get, they have specific flows. This is called as flows, right? Logic gate channel. If this happens, then what happens? If this happens, then what happens? Cool. Person replies the word DM. They get an Instagram DM from us asking about two questions. After these two questions, they get another AI bot talking to them, which is going to set the appointment for us. This, my friends, is an Instagram appointment funnel in technical terms. But I'm not a technical, like, I don't, believe in jargons a lot. The whole goal is to get the right kind of people to talk to you and you to talk with them, your market, so that we understand what are their problems and solve it for them one by one. So, this was the most fun session that I ever did. It's a very impromptu session. I think it's like 20-minute long, but it's going to be uploaded on YouTube if you're seeing this. And this is meant for my one-to-one mentorship clients. This is what I do, by the way. If you don't have clarity, um, my name is Prathamesh, and I'm a digital products coach. And if you are a skilled professional, if you are having a hobby skill or you are having a very professional skill, and you want to go online, you want to start traveling the world. 2 months ago, I went to Sri Lanka. 1 month ago, I stayed in Thailand, Phuket for 1 month. Next month, I'm going to either go Vietnam or Bali or Japan. Or I don't know what. So, if you want to travel the world while working online, making a creative income, and use the skills whatever you have, and get it online, get all of the systems up and running. I can help you with all of that, right? You have already seen this Instagram thing, but there are a lot of systems that are needed to create and sell and scale your online business. If you're into that, if you want to create a digital product and a digital service that funds this lifestyle, maybe you want to quit the job, what you can do is click on the link that is given in the description, and let's have a conversation. I can understand if I can help you or not, and I would be very happy to invite you to my mentorship program. All right, let's go, and I'll see you in the next one.